Hello and welcome back to TechnoSerge YouTube channel. So a leak just happened where Ice Universe has tweeted out everything about Samsung Galaxy S26 series as he compared it with S25 also. As you can see, comparing S25 with S26, we get a 0.1 inch bigger display which is 6.3 inch FHD plus, while it was 6.2 inches on Samsung S25. 2600 nits is similar, 1 to 120 Hz is similar. The difference is going to be the processor, which gets upgraded from Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy to Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and Exynos 2600 on certain countries. 12 GB of RAM remains the same, 128 to 56 and 512 GB. S26 is finally scrapping off 128 gigabytes of variant and it will come with just 256 and 512 gigabytes. The main camera remains the same. The ultra wide remains the same and the 3x telephoto also remains the same with same aperture. 12 megapixel front camera remains the same. The battery gets changes from 4000 mAh on S25 to 4300 mAh on S26. 25 watts fast charging, 162 grams on S25, though it gets 0.2 grams high weight, 164 grams for S26. 7.2 mm thickness was there for S25, while S26 gets thinner at 6.9 mm, which is nice to see. Next up, for S25 we get more details. S26 Plus compared to S25 Plus, the display remains the same at 6.7 inches, the brightness remains the same and the refresh rate also remains the same. The processor changes from Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy to 8 Elite Gen 5 and Exynos 2600. 12 GB of RAM, 256 and 512 GB of storage options same. 50 megapixel main camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide, 10 megapixel 3x telephoto, 12 megapixel, all remains the same. Even the battery remains the same at 4900 mAh. 45 watts of fast charging. The weight is also the same at 190 grams and the thickness is also the same at 7.3 millimeters. Lastly, we have S26 Ultra getting compared to S25 Ultra. Both phones remains the same at 6.9 inches, while S25 Ultra came with M13 panel. This S26 Ultra gets upgraded to M14 panel, as you can see on the screen here. The brightness remains the same at 2600 mAh, 2600 nits. 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate remains the same. The processor gets upgraded from Snapdragon 8 Elite to 8 Elite Gen 5. 12 GB and 16 GB RAM configuration remains the same. 256, 512 and 1 TB option remains the same overall. The main camera is still going to be 200 megapixel HP2 sensor, 50 megapixel ultra wide, though the 3x photo sensor gets an upgrade from 10 megapixel. It remains the same on both at 10 megapixel, though the aperture gets increased from 1:3.52 inches to 1:3.94 inches, which will help to get better clarity and also more light. So in dark areas you will get more details. The 5x telephoto remains the same at 50 megapixel. The front camera remains the same at 12 megapixel. Battery is also the same at 5000 mAh, though the charging speed gets increased from 45 watts to 60 watts, which is pretty nice. The weight is getting trimmed down from 218 grams to 214 grams. Nice thing. And the thickness is also getting trimmed down from 8.2 millimeters to 7.9 millimeters, which is nice. And that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.